like I'm the last person you should be intimidated to talk to.
You did it! Talk to him. Should be red.
Sat
The
down.
funniest movies I've ever watched. Like ironically, the funniest movie I've almost ever watched.
Nervous because I don't want to be the last in my heat. It's gonna be tough for you guys.
I don't know. I like being Roman. It's fun.
Well, it does kind of make me look like a Neanderthal.
I don't know how about it. It's Jason actually. I'm allergic. What?
Okay, good.
Good, my body feels great. You know, a little nervous.
I'm feeling good. Probably not after this event, but I'll feel good going into the event.
Feel good, ready to go. Feel compared to last year, I mean, only one workout. Last year I was really sore. This year coming into it feeling good.
Feeling fine. Big day. Big day today.
Feel good, baby.
Yeah, ready to rock and roll?
Yeah.
How's this heat up for you?
Should be good.
Yeah.
I got a plan. I'm just trying to hit it.
How was the scooter ride in this morning?
I didn't do the scooting. I couldn't take the risk, but I found a new route, so I'll get on one at some point.
It came out a little hot. Strategy was start behind Roman, finish behind Roman. May have finished a little too close to Roman. They were running. They were moving fast.
How many Mayhem guys are going to be in the top 10 on this event?
6.
All of them. Is that all of them?
No, we got 16, bro.
Oh. Dude, 16?
Yeah, we got
That's
40% of the
insane.
male field, I'm pretty sure.
So,
Austin may win this workout.
Yeah.
Legit could win it.
Ate a little bit of breakfast. Probably gonna chug a C4 and then full send it. C4 sponsor me. Yeah, this is probably one of my best ones. Event too. It's a good one for me.
John Young has, he's all about you. Have you heard any of his comments?
Oh yeah, Hatfield humpers, all that good stuff. It's good stuff. No added pressure. If there was, we'd thrive under it though. It'd be all right. I grew up being a fan of Rich, so I mean, getting to be on a Mayhem team, pretty cool.
Not anywhere near as nervous as yesterday, but nervous because I don't want to explode. Nervous because I don't want to be the last in my heat. Nervous because I want to stay healthy, but it feels great. So, done it a lot in practice, so just go out there and do what I know I can do.
We were talking about no expectations, but I made sure that included no bad expectations either. You don't have to go in think you're going to win the workout, but you also don't want to go in thinking like, all right, this is a shitty event for me, like I'm getting last place. So I think the no expectations, a true no expectation is good.
Anytime where the bands come out, you know something serious about to happen.
The middle four are good. I like the middle four, so see what we can pull off today. When I practiced it hit like round 3, you know? So I think just like the run workout, it's just 3, 4, and 5 are going to get progressively harder, so just trying to maintain through those. That's the key to this one.
Simple, yeah, it's a transition workout for sure. At their level, almost everyone's broken the total bar. Maybe our boy oldest didn't, but everyone's got to break the total bar some of them rounds. And then it's just managing transitions and moving as fast as you can as the bar gets further away. Most people are breaking dubs more because heart rate gets so high they trip, but it's just then back to it. Like right after the front squats and then dubs, when your heart rate spikes, that's where it really sucks, I think. Especially that round 4 and 5 double under. That's what's gonna be the most painful.
It's a good workout, but I don't know what's gonna happen, so I'll just give it my best. See what happens.
I think good. Probably something that Travis is excited for. He likes dubs, toes to bar, squats. Will's testing score was solid. This is not his favorite one of the weekend, so we'll see. I mean, they're so good that they should be good on everything if they execute. So I think they're all looking good. It's just about, do you show up and do you do it on there?
2 is 1, 1 is done, huh?
Correct. That's right. That's how I feel about Shampoo. This is a decent event for him. For him, it's about transitioning quickly. His squats have gotten faster in the last year significantly. His toes to bar, great. He can hang on unbroken the whole time. He won't, but he could, so those aren't going to blow up. Double unders, you could be great at double unders and have a terrible event. So for him, it'll be about running in between things and not just walking and putting on his belt. So if he does that, I think he's going to have a solid event. He's not sore today anywhere, which is good. He didn't cut anything up. Like his shins aren't banged up, his collarbones aren't banged up. So he feels pretty fresh.
That debrief was pretty early this morning. It was. It's okay. I've been up 5:30. Got a good practice. Violet wakes me up at 5:30, so we're good to go.
I want him to go out and put on a show. Like, there's a part of these events that are just so wheelhouse, like classic, right? You expect him to go out and do really well. I mean, he's had a couple kids the last 3 or 4 years, knee surgery. It's like getting back after it. It's like, hey, you don't have to win, but I think he can qualify. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I think he's got a good shot. I think he'll set the pace in this heat. It's always tough in these heats too. Like when you're not in that last heat, it's hard to pick the right pace, where to push, how to go about it. But I think he's got a good shot.
There's some thread of the same. Like they all are a little bit neurotic. They're a little bit anxious about things. They're like really keyed up on a lot of stuff. But each athlete is so different. It's funny. A lot of the like CrossFitters that have been doing it for a long time are very, very similar. And the newer guys who are not as steeped in like CrossFit are a little different. Like they're a little mellower. They're a little bit less like, let's do as much as we possibly can. But to transition from one to the other, I make a note at the beginning of the weekend for each. So for Brooke, I have a note. For Jay, I have a note. And then I put reminders to myself about like the things that I know to be true about them that you easily can forget when you're transitioning from warming him up to going to warm Brooke up.
It's gonna be tough for you guys.
No. He's a shit talker. That's what he does. With that? No. Look, he's good at that. You just let people do what they do. You just keep your head down and keep working. Time for some fitness.
I got better in training.
Better in training?
Yeah, so I fell off a little bit here. Absolutely. Hatfield Humper's coming. They're all good. They're all good for me. Even though people will say that I'm not going to do good on this one, I guess they just don't know what they're talking about. That's all I got to say.
How's the grind?
We're tied.
We are tied.
You are.
I beat him by 1 spot. He beat me by 1 spot.
Wow.
Technically, I have a better finish, so if it would have ended today, I win.
Dude, I'm sneezing so much. So I don't have allergies. It's Jason, actually. I'm allergic.
Dude.
What?
Nothing.
He's allergic to you. No reps out there.
Got a couple. Yeah. I mean, the one was front squat, which I wish over time, right, you figure these things out, but stagger the judge so you can watch from the side. Like, I didn't change my depth from that one to the next one, and the next one's fine, right? So it's like, Alexis, go forward. Go forward. Well, let's just watch Alexis break her ankle.
I was a little annoyed. I tripped twice on the third set of double unders, or maybe the second. Started getting ahead of myself, thinking about the rest of the workout.
Hey, how Taylor
So I fixed it after that.
How high did Travis come out?
He was just ahead of me.
I kept hearing his name on the thing.
He was quick. He jumped out. He was going unbroken on the toaster bar. And then he started breaking, and that's when I passed.
So you haven't competed here in a year.
Yeah.
Are you, like, I feel like there could be two options where you come back and you're like, wow, I'm glad I'm back. Or you could come back and you'd be like, this isn't as like that as fun as I thought it could be.
Yeah, I mean, last year I got hurt, so right, it ultimately just took me out regardless. So then this year was more just like, I made a kind of commitment to Max. I was like, man, I don't want to do this for like an expectation or something else. Like, I want to go and enjoy it. Like, I always feel like I get to the games or something and it's just not as fun. Like, you put so much pressure and emphasis on like, I gotta be here, I gotta finish here, I gotta do this, and then like, it honestly kind of ruins the experience. And like, as I've gotten older, right now, I've been in the game for a long time, that you realize
it's the stupid cliche saying of like, it's about the journey, but like, it really is. And when you can start to just enjoy that and have fun, like, I perform better. And this is probably like the calmest I've ever felt, like at a competition. And like, I don't have an expectation. Like, of course you want to do well, qualify and be back. But I think like showing up and just executing the way I know how, like in training, then I'll do fine.
Tyler was so behind me.
Yeah, I didn't even know where it came from. He beat me.
All of a sudden, he was like on the total bar last round with me.
Yeah, I didn't see him the whole time. And then I looked up and I saw Matt go like this. I'm squatting as fast as I can. And I hear Tyler Christopher, and I was like,
when y'all were running to the bar at the same time, I was like, down. I mean, it's got like 500-pound squat.
I did not have that. Now at the end.
It's not going out. For me.
The big old legs.
Austin, I didn't know you could squat.
I had no idea.
You're not good run in.
You climb rope?
No, not competing. Just hanging out with this guy. Coach.
Did you do the Masters thing this year?
No.
Okay.
I didn't.
What's going on? How you doing?
Good.
You're the one in the tackle game.
Yeah. I was not shooting as much just coming into semis, but it's fun though. I enjoy it. It's just something that gets my mind off it.
It's a nice setup.
See the inside yet?
Some of it, yeah. I mean, I saw the floor. I watched some of the workouts.
It looks incredible.
Yeah. I got mine too.
It's a stat.
That one?
Yeah, I got it.
Cool.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Congrats on your level 4.
Thank you. Yeah. I got the badge.
How'd that one treat you?
Blew up a little bit towards the end, but it was pretty good. Yeah, it was really good. I love the test.
How's your gym doing?
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Feel good? I won't be first after tonight.
We'll see.
For sure. But Sunday there's 3. There's 3. Yeah. And there's 2 for me. So we're good. Do you guys test them all multiple times or just none? I haven't tested nothing. Nothing? Damn.
The most I've tested is this next one. I did 2 rounds of the 7. But even then, like, it's impossible to replicate the setup. Like, I had my box on the end of one gym, rope in the middle, bike on the other end, so
yeah,
like it's different with the advancement and layout.
Yeah, for sure.
But that next one's gonna hurt a lot.
Yeah,
it's my least favorite one.
Good. Well, see, I'm
next
leaving
time
tonight.
Put 2 rope climbs.
2?
Yeah.
No, that'd be too many.
Does all that work with an injury, rehab, going through all that, does that make it being here like sweeter? That the journey was that much harder?
Yeah, I mean, I think so, right? Like, I was pretty bummed last year when I got hurt, but then like, as the time went on, I was like, I needed this. Like, I was literally golfing 5 days a week.
Yeah.
I'd go play golf in the morning. After I'd drop my kids off at school, I'd go play golf. Then I'd go to the gym and do some work, and then I'd leave and then probably go back to the range or something else. So like, if I couldn't play golf, I don't know what I would have been probably very upset. But I think it just makes you appreciate like when you are healthy and like when you are able to do this, man. Like, we get to go do some pretty cool things out here. And I was talking with Alexis before we left the other day, and it was like, you know, we just work out for a living, right? Like, that's pretty sweet compared to most people, right? Like, working a 9 to 5, sitting behind a desk, whatever it is, like, we got a pretty sweet setup. So,
any guys you hate losing to here?
I didn't even know you could do CrossFit.
Anyone
Like,
else?
he would be number 1, but also like, we're still buddies.
Yeah. Is there anyone you really like beating?
Jason, Roman, Jeff. I mean, like any of the top guys.
Yeah,
feels good. I don't know. I like beating Roman though. It's fun.
Is there anything different coming in today after your big achievement yesterday? And
like, there's more confidence just based on what the workouts are, not necessarily because of anything. Like, you come in today, it's a completely new day. Like, it was awesome. I took the moment to like enjoy that my hard work was showing. And then you gotta shut it off and you gotta come into the next day. Like,
how do you stop thinking about it? Like, is there times where like you start thinking about it, you're like, oh, I gotta stop thinking
oh
about it?
yeah, like before bed. I mean, we had an early briefing, so I was trying to go to sleep earlier than my normal routine. So it took a while to go to sleep. And, like, it wasn't a great night of sleep because, like, again, like, you start thinking about that workout, how sick it was, like a lot of fun. And then you start thinking about these workouts, how you're excited to do them, nervous, like you're running through the event in your head. in the middle of the night, and like that's not helpful. So probably do a better job of turning my mind off on purpose before I go to bed tonight.
So you start like counting sheep? Or?
Yeah, basically. Start doing like box breathing and like actually just counting. Usually that can help, and then sometimes it doesn't.
It's good. Feeling great.
It's like, it's CrossFit, it works, you know what I mean? It works. Good job. How you doing, man? Good.
Yeah? You here for what? Just like 2 hours?
I don't know how you be down.
3 or 4.
Yeah. Podcast isn't allowed past that door. You guys gotta stay back there. It's not authorized.
Yes, sir. I'll be right here for you, Jay.
Haley. Came out with the bang.
Huh?
You came out with the bang.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
Where are you living these days?
I'm in Virginia.
Okay, what
Yeah.
part?
Blacksburg. So it's where like Virginia Tech is. So Cocos.
Virginia Beach. The last 3 days. Okay, yeah.
I like it. It's cool. It's a cool college town. So.
Nice to meet you.
Doing good stuff with her.
Branstetter. Nice to meet you.
Oh, you're with Sevan, yeah. I hear all these names, I don't know the faces. I hear Will did this, he fucked that up. How you doing?
Great. I'll be glad when this event is over.
Not your favorite one?
It's not. This will probably be my not so best one, but that's okay. Well, I just have like issues with my double unders. Ever since I like hurt my ankle, I'm like this, so I just strip a lot. So, and then the front squat's like recently. Yeah, I will be glad when this is over. Everything else will be great the rest of the weekend. Get out of here, you're distracting me. I'm just kidding.
I didn't even say anything yet. It's that smile.
Smile. Alright, I'm gonna walk. Have I ever been to a seminar? Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Yeah, I went last year to Pasadena. And I was last week, I was at the Carson.
Oh, that's cool. But that's like, that's normal.
It's not normal, but it's got to be normal now. Yeah,
A lot
what?
of people are excited to see it.
Not really.
I think they are.
Brooke wasn't excited to see me. Brooke and her sister were not excited to see me.
Yeah, right.
Why, hold on, give us a minute.
This one is very uncomfortable. It's more of a stamina test towards the end, especially. And so, you know, if you're good at the movements or not, it's going to hurt. You know, it's just not going to feel good. So I can see why everybody wants to get through it for sure.
Do you guys practice this one in its entirety, training?
We didn't. No, I think for these, we like to segment things, do broken versions, different variations and stuff. I think it's just good, keeping her in a good headspace and stuff. We also don't like to do that. That way, like, when she finally pulls the trigger, it's just like, okay, I'm doing this one time, ready to go.
See that reel we made last night?
Yeah, it was great. There were lots of cool reels made yesterday.
There was a lot of them, huh?
The one got me though. The one with the Billie Eilish one. Huh?
Kind of Frank Sinatra fan.
You guys messed up with the music.
I'm sure you knew. Will did this, he fucked that up.
What should we have put?
Anything but that.
Anything but that?
Anything but that.
You know whose fault that was?
What?
You know whose fault that was?
Sevan? Hiller.
Will did this, he fucked that up. Will did this, he fucked that up.
He made that
Okay,
reel last
he
night.
gets credits for that then. He gets extra credits for that. The Darth Maul.
But minus 2 points for the fake Sinatra. Alright, so Billie Irish.
Yeah.
And then that'll be the trick, right?
Yeah, or like Star Wars.
Lydia, how are we feeling? Good morning.
Feeling good.
Anything fun happened last night? Any good stories? Are
I
you staying
had a
with your
dream
family?
that like my teeth were falling out.
They are, actually.
No! Yeah, that's the
fun.
craziest thing.
Did you wake up to that or just remember in the morning?
No, I woke up to it because I was like, oh my god.
You spend most of the time back home? Or most of the time in Alpharetta?
Like half and half. This year I've only been there from January through this weekend. I'm driving home from Semifinals.
Where do you work at?
A restaurant.
Server? How long have you been there?
Since they opened in 2021, I love it.
You like working?
Yeah, I do.
Are you gonna be sad if are you ever gonna stop working for them?
Yeah, I don't know if I would ever fully stop working. No.
So they just kind of let you leave to go to Georgia?
I know, it's so nice. Because usually I leave like after the summer, during the slow season, and then I come back. off season, which is usually summer. So, yeah.
Do you have any, like, I don't know, special moves as a server or
Special moves?
go-to conversations?
It depends. You really have to read your table, and sometimes like they don't want anything to do with you. Other times they're super nice and like chill. Sometimes I like make fun of people. Sometimes they make fun of me.
Nice.
Yeah, one time I said something really bad to a table. I was hosting at the time, and I was bringing them to this table, and we have like big tables by the windows. And it was like a heavier gentleman, and they were like, oh, we get a big table by the window. And I was like, big table for a big guy, big table for a big guy. And I was like, I did not just say that. But they thought it was so funny, so I was like, thank God.
Did he tip you?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. I know.
Big guy, big tip.
Yeah, I know. I'll use that one next time.
There you go.
Yeah, this is probably my most challenging workout, so ready to get it over with.
Good work, Haley. You're fighting.
Coming up. Okay. What's that?
I'm in for you.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, good. Do you have a Sharpie? Thank you. Thank you. There you go.
Are you nervous throwing that book back up there?
Yeah, I think I did it a little too hard, but they caught it.
You need to stretch more.
I do need to stretch more.
My favorite. We meet again.
That's the trash can. Good spot.
I know, right? Oh, I gotta be right here.
You excited about that?
Yeah, it was awesome to chase her down. That strong girl over there.
Strong girl.
I know it's not the heat we want to be in, but it's okay.
Yeah.
We still get to it's cool to not be in the heat that you want to be, but still get pushed by amazing athletes. So,
yeah. It's nice when you have a license in the heat.
yeah. I did that workout, but I only did 4 rounds of it.
Okay.
I didn't do the 5th round, and the 5th round was
So
terrible
got you?
for me.
Yeah.
It got me. I was down to 3s on the end.
Really?
On the back end. It was just hip flexors, grip, everything. The only nervous that I am is execution. You know, I have a certain expectation for execution, and the only nerves that come from that are wanting to just execute, hoping that I do. On that one, I was feeling a lot of things. I almost didn't have time to look at the crowd at all, and I always try to. I just splat on the ground.
The biggest thing for him will be not only keeping his pace on the bike, but pushing the transitions. He has the ability to smash the bike, smash the box jump overs because he's tall. He's not going to fatigue on the rope climbs. His grip is so strong. So if he can push the transitions, he'll be in the race. If he walks the transitions, he'll quickly be out of the race. And there's so many in this workout that it's half the workout itself. Linebacker trot, and then in the back half, really start to give it. First 4 rounds should be controlled, and then the last 3 should be pretty all out.
I went back and I watched, what did I watch? Is it Taken? Is Taken what I was watching? It's a great movie, by the way, man. Just I feel like it hits more at home now that I have kids, so I'm man, I feel like it gets me rage inside. So I think it's good to bring out for this event. You need some rage. I just said to Max, I gotta stay calm through first few rounds. We're not gonna implode this time. That's the objective. So it should be a good time. I'm gonna do 1 rope climb as a warm up. I think we'll be ready. All right. I don't need to waste those. This is gonna be the scaled masters of your 30 plus. That was it. There's my one. If you're over the age of 30, that's the modification. And then if you get kids, the height of where you have to go is actually less. So for me, that's what I'm going to focus on is shorter distance.
All right, let's find you a little wall action. We'll do lat, pec. Pec will be good. Step through. And I want a lot of motion. I think it's easy to sit there and passively warm up and like just kind of stretch shit that's already loose and just feel good, which there's an element of, but we try to keep them as active as possible. Like move in and out of a position, and that's, if you want to get technical, that's like functional, and it's what you're actually going to be doing out there rather than just sitting in a stretch or like yanking on a band for no reason. All this stuff is super intentional for him.
Down, you know, James did pretty well last week, and Down was like really happy for him. He's like, I'm gonna beat him next week. So that's who he's competing against right now. Like, yeah, he's in this right now, but he really just wants to beat James.
Yeah.
These next 4 workouts, it's like he's excited right now. Like he's really happy with the first event yesterday. You know, he's content with how the second one went down. Now it's like, okay, you know, he's gonna get his footing here, and we should start to see some really, really fun things out of him.
I think that Patrick got the best shot of him at the end when he was drooling. It's gonna be great.
How do you feel about the hat?
Feel good.
I feel good too. Thank you again, bro.
That's good shit.
That's on me.
Yeah.
I messed up my hip in that second event, maybe the second round, and tried to muscle through that. Obviously, it wasn't a great finish, and then we got a bunch of body work, got an eval by the doc, by people, several PTs. They said probably better to chill. I tried to warm up, couldn't do the box jumps, and then it was kind of like, you want to go half speed on all these events and maybe make it worse, or yeah, man, like my whole leg just caved through my hip. So we'll see. I mean, I'll go get imaging and stuff, but I wasn't able to do the things I needed to do in order to do that event, which if I can't do a box jump, I don't know how I'm gonna snatch 265 quickly. So it sucks, man. That's not what I came here for, but I think we made the right decision, and I don't know. I just didn't want to go out there and like have my whole leg lock up in round 3 and be like, wow, what was the point? I don't know where I'm going right now, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go up those stairs.
You know, you had Samuel and Taylor in your eyesight there.
Yeah, that was awesome. I love that. I'm honestly very thankful that, because obviously I want to be in the final heat the entire competition, but to have guys like Sam and Taylor in my heat to be able to, you know, run with, I'm thankful for that, you know. It's hard when you're in first and you're like, all right, how much harder do I really need to push? If you're not in the final heat, you gotta go, you know? So that's the truth.
Just saving this country one hat at a time, you know? Freedom's really important to me. Being an American is really important to me. I really believe in liberty, our constitutional rights, what it means to be an American. You know, people can come here from anywhere, all walks of life, and they do it the right way. They can make something out of nothing.
Do you have dimples? You see dimples?
No. Oh, yeah, you do.
Little ones?
Yeah, little
Where?
ones. They're kind of like crescent moons. You have crescent moons on your face.
Crescent moons. Nice. Hey, it's like me. I'm That's why I'm all pale. I'm a vampire. I only come out at night.
Spiky hair like a vampire.
Next Halloween.
You could be in Twilight.
Oh my. That's actually really good.
I'll be happy to be at Twilight.
Twilight Trevor.
Run through the forest.
Another sixth. So, what was like 3.66? Can't complain, but it's always by like second or two. But no, I'm feeling good. I mean, I was really happy. I was happy with my execution on that. I beat my practice time. The bike felt good. The bike was always like one of those machines where I was never phenomenal, but I wasn't horrible. So like I felt strong on the bike. I felt like that was like my best movement in that workout compared to like normally it's box jumps and rope climbs. Like I think that workout was made on the bike and kind of you can't see anyone else's monitors on that. So it's really like it's a battle between the ears of like know your pace, trust your pace, and that's it.
Did you practice that one?
Oh, dude, I mean, I did these all like 5 weeks, just like smashing my head against the wall.
Baseball scene in Twilight?
I don't think either of us have seen Twilight.
It's sad
The funniest movies I've ever like on it, like ironically the funniest movie I've almost ever like it's so no, fuck no. There's almost nothing. But it's like funny in such a different way where you're just watching it like so entertained because it's so ridiculous. Or like what are your movie interests?
Good Will Hunting.
That's my favorite movie. No, stop.
That part where he's like going to therapy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Crying with Robin Williams.
So
hysterical.
What's your role here?
I have no idea. Honestly, they gave me this, and all I do is walk around and just smell sweaty people. I know it's weird. I was literally telling people for the first time, like as far as this, it's like I'm on the outside of it. You know, it's not like I ever did anything prior. It's like I carried bags, but at the same time, like you're still involved. Like, you know, you're with that athlete, you know where you got to be. Now I'm like, hey, you see somebody, hey, awesome job. So it is. It's been different, but it's been great.
That's fancy.
What?
So that looks fancy.
It is. Really special warm up. Wait till you see this.
Nice. Great form. I like your nails.
Oh, thank you.
It's called an icebreaker.
It's it's a good one. I feel good. Yeah.
Excited?
Still only the third event.
What'd you do in between events?
Ate some Chipotle. Chilled. Not much. Just hung out with my friends.
How you feeling coming into this event?
I'm good. It's been a good weekend so far, so I'm just excited to hit another one. I just had a plan in mind of like 12 and 8 on the toast bar, and then everything else just kind of what happens, happens. You know, you can never expect a trip on the double under or anything, but everything went well, so I was happy about it. But yeah, one of my friends from home is just coaching me for the weekend. Yeah.
Are you excited for this next event?
Yeah, it'll be a good one. Excited to cap off the day. And then day 3, there's a lot of action, so that'll be fun too. Yeah.
Last time we talked, your mom was here. How's that going?
It's good. Yeah. Yeah, navigating that, but it's good. She's having fun. Yeah.
Has she come to a lot of your events before?
No, this is her first one.
First one?
Yeah.
This is a new experience for you and her?
Yes. Very.
Does it feel any extra pressure or stress, or are you okay?
Not pressure, like, just like another relationship in the mix, you know?
Hey, for the record, I only train with rats.
Good. Good. Tell Sevan that.
I will. I do all the time.
just gonna
We'll take
jump
it.
right in there.
It's like a sandwich.
It's awesome.
An awesome sandwich.
I got it.
I would drop the lightsaber in the middle of our interview.
That was fine.
You did it! You did it! But you gotta whip it out.
Holy
Whip
shit,
it out.
those felt so good. Like, I honestly counted, like,
You executed that exactly.
but I'm sure
exactly
she
how
was
you're
like
supposed to.
holding, she was probably holding back a little bit too, but I felt really good. Like, I always like, I should have gone faster, but she was probably holding back too. So.
Second.
Yeah,
Like,
I was at the 10-minute mark. They felt so good. You know why? It's because I've been training on that high rope.
I know. Look at
That
that.
high
girl.
rope.
Literally every round.
You're amazing. Good job. I love you. You crushed it.
All right, next is we learn how to do this. No, you don't jab.
You're like spraying dinosaurs everywhere.
Sorry, guys. The dinosaurs kept us busy out there.
Probably cool down,
There's
huh?
literally, yeah, you should probably go like. This is also.
Should be
we'll
red.
go ride the bike.
Different day than yesterday.
Mildly.
What did you do last night?
Cried.
Cried?
Yep.
Oh, did that work?
No. That was probably the least effective thing I did. It was necessary though.
How
And
did
it
you
was
stay in it
justified.
for this morning?
I don't know, I'm just tough.
Wow.
I'm just tough as shit. Honestly, this took me this was one of the longer periods of not getting through it. It took me till like this morning until I was like, okay, I can do this.
Okay, so I saw they put Phantom Menace back in theaters, and I went and saw that. And when Darth Maul put his double saber out, in theater, and it made that sound, I wish I was alive in the 2000s because that was iconic. Like, you just hear in the theaters, and it's like, his like double one. I'm like,
So you're saying
Like,
we should find that soundbite and then have everything drop off, and then right when you
Yeah,
cross
no.
the finish line?
yeah, yeah. I had an Ahsoka shirt. I have an Ahsoka shirt that I might wear tomorrow. We'll see. It depends on the vibe, you know. Thank you so much.
Is there anything coming up still that you're excited about?
Honestly, everything. I love the row handstand walk. It's really fun. It hurts, but like, it's fun.
Let's do that.
And we're turning around.
We're turning around into the turn.
I'm just flushing the legs.
I feel like those are much more comfortable seats.
So did you come in the weekend thinking it was a good weekend for you?
Yeah, I mean, like, I really didn't think there was going to be any that were going to be terrible, and then decided to prove myself wrong, which is really fun on the first one. But I wanted to, like, surprise myself in a positive way on the first one, and I didn't, but now I just get to do what I'm actually capable of, and it's less of a gamble because this is more like my comfort zone than the first one would have been. So, but I still can't fuck around. I think for me, momentum is very powerful. I'm like an emotional athlete, and so I feed off energy a lot. And so having like two high momentum kind of events is good for me. It like reminds me of like what that flow state is kind of like. So like once I kind of get back in that groove of, honestly, I think I'm convinced that like I just have a mental block with first events. Because like I've never done well on a first event in my life, and like now that I'm in that rhythm of like flow state, I know how to do this. Like I can keep doing it, so I just have to stay locked in.
Does that mouthpiece actually do anything?
Yeah, I like it. It keeps me like centered, and it keeps me from like slobbering everywhere. I don't know, looking like an idiot. Although it does kind of make me look like a Neanderthal, because I'm like underbite as fuck, but
fired up. Why?
Like you're in the element over there.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Well, I've been in the not final heat all day, so I've been like angry. But no, you should not be intimidated to talk to me at all. I feel like I'm the last person you should be intimidated to talk to.
So how are you feeling right now for that event?
I'm so fired up. I needed that. Like, I was in 11th going into today, and like, I did not like that feeling, and it's like you start to kind of have doubts. So I just wanted to like go out there and prove to myself like you belong in the final heat, make no questions, like no doubts, and yeah, executed just like we planned.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh, that's my mom. I'm so happy that they got the pass. That's so fun. Honestly, everyone, because our train think tank, our gym is here, so like, I mean, we have so many people. We have so many individuals. We have a team that is in a qualifying spot, I think. All of our coaches are here, like just a huge support system. It's awesome. Try and eat some food. Eating has been tough. Probably get a massage and just try and go to bed early. I feel like each event just gets better and better. Tomorrow's gonna be really fun.
Sounds like we're going through a snowstorm.
It's what? It's like a plastic thing at the bottom. It's the worst I've ever heard it. Right. You never noticed this, guys.
Where'd he go? Is he under the car? Did you get a handle?
I mean, you're about to hear the smoothest ride of your life.
That's what she